Alright, so I think it's been long enough. We need to get back to the nitty-gritty. The Godzilla franchise.
I was real excited coming back to Godzilla movies, especially after watching Mothra garbage. Yeah, I said it. Don't you look at me like that. I said it. So I was like, man, we're getting back to Godzilla.
I know. What's awesome, too, is this is the new wave of Godzilla films after Destroy All Monsters, because as some of you might know, that was supposed to be the last Godzilla movie. But they decided to reinvigorate the franchise by making it more child-friendly and also introducing one of our most beloved Godzilla characters of all time, mind you. You might know him as Minya.
Where's that?
Well, hello there! Listener Rangers, welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name is Arnes.
And today we're going over the film Godzilla's Revenge. I don't know why. Really don't.
No.
Because...
No, you know why? Because I watched this twice. Other people need to know.
I gotta say, I probably watched this movie, I'd say, shamefully, probably around 20 times.
Okay, really? Where's that knife
when I watched this when I was a kid.
I'm on school days you right now.
If you guys didn't know, this movie is the official shift when Godzilla became more child-friendly, which they did try to do this in some of the earlier Godzilla movies. But at least they still had a plot. And we're still good.
You're telling me this movie doesn't have a plot?
Oh, it has a plot. It's just full-blown shoving childhoods down your throat. But we'll get into that in the plot, because for the plot of this film, there's a kid at the beginning of this movie. I'm not even going to look up the kid's name, because I just really don't care. But essentially what happens is, kid gets bullied. So what does he do? He wishes he can go to Monster Island. So, when he falls asleep, he dreams of Monster Island, and dreams of shots we've already seen from other Godzilla films. And his favorite character, which brings, I guess, back to, again, this little guy right here, Minya, even though this is the final words Minya, but it's the closest one that I had to grab.
I understand what they're doing. The Minya represents him in his dreams.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much, you get to see Minya growing up as a individual and learning to deal with bullies, because it's also the introduction of Gabara, the one and only time we get to see Gabara.
So technically, this is probably one of the first anti-bullies video.
Maybe.
Yeah. They just tell somebody bullies you atomic breath them.
Just have somebody step on your tail.
Yeah.
It'll work.
Yeah.
Just gotta stop being a bitch like Godzilla keeps telling me not to be.
Yeah. So, hey, you know what? We can just make like this our anti-bully slogan right there. Just play this clip out of that video.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Godzilla says, I need to not be such a coward. But anyways, what happens is the kid eventually gets kidnapped and also has to deal with the kidnappers. Essentially the same way with bullying. And that's pretty much sums up the movie. Well, you also get to see Minya also deal with his bullies.
Well, you forgot why he gets kidnapped, because he found a robber's driver's license, so he knows who the robbers were.
Yeah. I try to forget things about this movie.
Yeah,
because as you can see, we're not very enthused about this review. But for the plot, when I was a kid, it worked. Especially when I hadn't seen all the other Godzilla movies, because at the time, some of these movies were actually fairly hard to actually find and watch, because a lot of it was either you had to show up at the rental store or one of the video shops in town. I had to actually get it in, because it wasn't like you could order this stuff or anything, at least fairly easily, back when I initially was watching Godzilla's Revenge. Because, like, there's scenes from
Windows 96 didn't work back then that good?
Oh, yeah, like I had a computer, because my parents were like, what is this newfangled technology? We can't have this in my house.
It's the demon. Get out.
Exactly. The government's spying on us. So, I had to rely on Blockbuster and the mall to be able to get my Godzilla fix.
For our age group that watches this, you gotta explain what a Blockbuster is, Steve.
It's a place where you used to rent VHSs. They also used to call it my house, because every week my mom would always buy the new videos that came out. And we literally had 2 rooms dedicated to VHS. We still have all those VHSs. It's crazy.
Now, what's VHS?
No. Google.
Thanks, Steve.
No problem. No!
Damn,
thank God he's made out of vinyl.
He didn't get no damage. That's unacceptable.
Oh, right? He's a trooper. So, when it showed the scenes like from Son of Godzilla, I never got to see that movie, so that stuff was actually new to me and cool and interesting. Great, I got to see the Condor from Godzilla vs. Sea Monster, because that's also one of the earlier ones I actually watched when I was a kid. And then there's like a few other stuff. And then with Gabara. When I was a kid, I thought Gabara was sweet.
Oh my god!
But we'll
Somebody
get
beat
into
this guy
the
up right
suits.
now.
Well, because he was kind of like weird kitty person, but we'll get into it in a few. But for the plot, for children, this movie works. Especially if they haven't seen a lot of the other Godzilla films, because then they're going to be sitting there like, haven't I seen this before? But if they haven't, the plot will work fairly well. And since they use a lot of rehashed videos and pretty much shoving the bullying concept down your throat, for adults, like especially coming back to it nowadays for me, it makes it a little bit hard to watch, because especially since I've already seen a lot of these scenes in other Godzilla movies, and a lot of the stuff's the focal point. I'm only really there to see the scenes that happen with Gabara.
But it just makes the video or the movie drag on, Steve, and it's just horrible. I mean, like, I am sorry, whoever I offend out there who's a fan of this movie.
I think it's few and far between. Could be wrong, though.
But it's just really bad. Like, you can't, like, even explain this plot on this movie. There's, like he said, it's okay for kids who haven't seen this before. One thing he forgot to tell you is it's for the kids that was in 1970s. Because this came out in U.S. in 1971. I looked that up. I had to look this up.
Yeah, true. But then again, it's like with all like the cyberbullying and stuff happening nowadays, might not be a bad video to actually show to kids nowadays, especially if they're in the giant monsters anyways.
Yeah. So you can teach all you kids just atomic breath every single thing in your way.
But we're going to move on to the suits, which is actually quite a few in this. But the funny thing is, we've already reviewed the majority of these suits in other videos. Like we have Gabara, Kumonga, Gigantus, the Condor from Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster, Minya. Godzilla is actually the same as the Destroy All Monster suit, I do believe.
So we're done with the suits.
Overall, because I know it's also the one that they use in Godzilla vs. Smog Monster, which we're getting to next.
Ooh, sweet.
So on a high note, most of the suits we already kind of come to know and love, so it's kind of cool that we get to see them back in this film.
You like the Minya suit?
I don't know, this Minya suit still kind of sucks. But then again, it's kind of funny with him interacting with the kid, though. Like, it's bad. Like, what? How does he get big? Like, he's Ultraman? Like, all he's got to go is, yeah. And he's like, what?
That's how it works.
Yeah, but he doesn't talk anymore. He just does that annoying donkey sound. He's just running around just fighting Gabara going, hee-haw, hee-haw. It's just, what the hell?
Oh my god.
Like, he can't speak English anymore?
Yeah, you can.
It's just, this kid's imagination is a little weird. I also like how he's like flying in on the plane too to Monster Island.
Where did that come from? Like,
yeah, it's just like randomly just. Well, he has to get there somehow.
He's in dreamland, quote unquote.
He could have just warped there like he did the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
It's not like he went on a plane every single time.
Man, he's loaded.
Yeah, it's just like.
Oh wait, that was the funny part because he's poor.
But for the new suits for this movie, we had Gabara.
Greatest thing that has ever been created.
One thing I will mention is it's kind of like my same thing with Jar Jar Binks, where a lot of people hate Gabara. I don't mind him so much.
Amazing.
I think he's kind of grown on me a little bit because he does have derpy cat face with weird orange hair and that horn, and has King Kong electric powers.
That needs to be a figure, Steve.
Well, they have like this guy. I would love if they made like a Monster Arts version. Please.
That needs to be a figure. Like I would buy that.
Even NECA, like it's fine.
What cat you see walks around and shoots electricity?
Yeah, he like electrocutes people, makes a sound.
Amazing.
Oh, it's horrible.
It was
totally amazing.
It's the only redeeming thing about this movie.
Yeah, like his like confrontations he has with Minya, and Minya has to eventually stand up to him, even though Godzilla still like kicks the crap out of him. But for the suit, it's okay at the time. It's definitely the weirdest suit they put out. As up to this point, there hasn't really been a more unique kaiju that's come out.
I don't know that.
Until we get, like, unless you go to like Ultraman, but for at least Godzilla films. Well, even like Gabara, it's just like a giant shrimp.
It looks weird.
It looks weird, but still it looks like a giant shrimp. It's like giant dinosaur cat thing.
Never seen a T-Rex have sex with a cat?
No.
Yeah, that's what comes out. See,
I think I'll have to look that up.
Yeah. Oh God, don't look that up. You're going to find something.
I probably will.
Don't Google
internet.
it. Don't Google it.
And then for the props, again, seen a lot of this stuff in other films.
Yeah, I was going to say it's just the same props.
There's not really a whole lot new. Like you have the jungle setting, which is pretty decent looking. Like overall, it doesn't really distract from the movie. Like it's more of just the the rehash scenes kind of take you out of it more than anything. Because then you're trying to figure out why there's so many freaking different Godzillas in the movie. But throughout the rest of the movie, you just have like more normal stuff. Like there isn't like really anything new with like tanks or vehicles or giant buildings getting destroyed. So there's not really a whole lot to talk about in that regard. So it's pretty much your straightforward fare.
All right, so before we end this, I want to ask you, what's your favorite scene in this movie?
I guess the one that always comes to my mind is the one where Minya gets big, where he's got to fight his own battles.
My favorite part is when he teaches him how to use the atomic roar.
Oh, the atomic breath, where he's like... Yeah, but that was something that was in like Son of Godzilla, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, although I do also enjoy the scenes where Gabara is electrocuting Minya, because this little bugger needs to be put out of his misery.
Yeah, it does. Why'd you fail me? You're one of my favorite suits out there, and you failed me.
I know, you had one job and you failed us. So, in the end, definitely don't recommend this to you guys. Unless you really haven't seen Godzilla's Revenge, or you
don't
wanted
waste your time. Even if you haven't, trust me. You've seen 80% of this movie. It's just clips from the other one.
Yeah, I'd only really recommend this movie for kids, for the most part. Especially if you want to teach them a little bit of a life lesson. Then I would definitely recommend checking it out. But for most of us adults, or even kids in their teens and whatnot, it's probably not really worth your time.
Nope.
But what do you guys think? Have you guys seen Godzilla's Revenge? Please let us know in the comments section below. I'd actually like to hear if you guys actually really enjoyed this video. I'd like to discuss it with you guys. Help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.